Hello, welcome to today's Native Woman. I am Jester and I'll be your host throughout this program. The Native Woman will be reviewing every Wednesday at 5:30 right here on Channel 11, so we hope you tune in. I'll be discussing the life, health, opinions, and creativeness of today's Native women. I'd also like to invite you to my webcast. You can find them at youtube.com/today's Native woman. Overall, I'll be covering all kinds of topics between cooking, hot topics, and famous women throughout history. I'll actually have it narrowed down to days. On Monday, we'll feature Native cooking. I'll be discussing traditional recipes that have been passed down through my family as well as other tribes throughout the state. And Tuesdays will include an arts and crafts segment. I'm an artist myself, so I'll be featuring some of my some of my paintings here in the background. And I'll also be interviewing local artists as well as musicians, as well as beaters, crafters, all of the above. On Wednesdays, I'll be discussing famous women. Like today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Carol Juneau, who is she's the representative for House District 85 in Browning as a Democratic for the Montana legislature. And I'd like to also talk about some more ancient as well as present people out there. On Friday, we'll discuss hot topics on the health of today's Native woman, featuring obesity, fitness, alcoholism, and domestic violence. All these are very serious issues with today's Native women, and I'd like to touch on them and see what we can do to prevent them or make them less abundant in today's society. I hope you'll log on and view the webcast. Again, that's youtube.com/today's Native woman. Earlier on the Native View, we had Carol Juneau talk about issues that she was trying to get in the legislature. I just want to tell you a little bit about what she's about and her battle to get where she is at today. She says she has two major problems that she just can't seem to overcome. First, she is a woman. Second, she is not a Blackfeet woman. Juneau was from North Dakota, who married a Blackfeet man decades ago and has beaten the odds, however, and claimed an elected seat with the Montana legislature. She represents House District 85 in Browning as a Democrat and an advocate for Indian issues. Some really nice quotes that I've gotten from her, which really kind of says who she is it's so difficult to be in the role of a woman leader in what was traditionally and in many ways still is a patriarchal society. She says it's especially hard when I am still seen as an outsider. She says, I am no politician. I consider myself an educator. Juneau works in Browning Public Schools for a decade and a half, helping high school seniors to get into college. Along the way, she has also helped create Blackfeet Community College and was elected as its first president back in